You come home and find a stranger in your house. She insists it's hers and it always has been. What would you do? Maybe like the video and subscribe to the channel to get your house back. In This Is Not Your House, you play through surreal, unsettling scenarios as you try to reclaim what may or may not be yours. Released on August 23, 2024, This Is Not Your House has a very positive rating on Steam with around 200 reviews. But is this short indie horror experience worth your time? Let's take a look. You play as Roger, an elderly man returning home with a bag of groceries. When he tries to unlock his front door, his key no longer works. From here, Roger must make a series of decisions to try and reclaim what he believes is rightfully his. The game explores themes like aging, grief, identity, and displacement, all told through a minimal 1-bit pixel art style. This game is essentially a visual novel. If you play the choose your own adventure story, you'll feel right at home. Visual novels like this are actually really popular on Steam. I see them come up constantly in the data I use to find games to review. In This Is Not Your House, you'll be presented with actions Roger can take. Each choice leads to a different branch and eventually a different ending. I won't spoil any of the endings. Discovery is the core of this game's appeal. What I will say is, there are 10 unique endings to find. At this point in my playthrough, my wife yelled that her cat Ralph had gotten out of the house. We have 2 cats, Spots and Ralph. Both are adorable. Apparently the front door hadn't been shut properly and blew open. Ralph saw an opportunity and bolted outside. Luckily he stuck close to the house and started meowing loudly when he heard us. He's back inside now and safe. Crisis averted. Let's talk about what works in the game. The game is short, but in a good way. The brevity keeps the pacing tight and the experience focused. As each ending unfolded, I found myself emotionally engaged, feeling bad for Roger when things went wrong, and rooting for him when he got close to reclaiming his house. There were even some endings where Roger died a peaceful death, and strangely, I felt okay about those. But it's not perfect. The entire game takes about 30 minutes to see all the endings. Once you've done that, there's not much reason to come back. Some players might see that lack of replay value as a downside. Also, the 1-bit graphics, while atmospheric, can sometimes be hard to read. There were moments I couldn't quite tell what I was looking at. So, should you play This Is Not Your House? If you enjoy experimental horror, short-form storytelling, and games that lead into weird and emotional territory, then absolutely, this game is a hidden gem. It's not for everyone, but the right player will get a lot out of it. If you found this video enjoyable, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel for more small games that are worth playing. Thank you for watching. See you next time.